What I'd like to do is to spend a few moments looking at that. What kind of experiences are conscious? Give me some things. What does the conscious mind do? Eating, right? Sure. I mean, what kind of things are obviously conscious, right? How about thinking, right? People think when they're conscious, right? Thank you. Analyzing. I'll put that in brackets because a lot of writers... There you go, to-do list, right? Because it uses a different way of thinking, right? What else was over here? Reasoning, absolutely. Problem solving. Although, having said that, does the unconscious mind solve problems? It's a specific kind of problem solving, right? Considering. Is that really a conscious activity? Learning it or trying to learn it? Right? Did you see where we're going with this? Right? What other things, what other kind of functions does the conscious mind do? By the way, any scientists amongst here? Right? So in terms of the mind, what does the conscious mind do? For example, it's capable of processing 7 plus or minus 2 bits of information. Anyone hear that one before? Right? We've got choosing or we'll call deciding here as well. Right? 7 plus or minus 2. Logic, absolutely. Planning is an excellent one. Measure, right? So you get a good idea of what conscious functions really are, right? I mean, there's many more, but this just gives you a good starting point, right? Let's turn over here then and look at the unconscious mind. What kind of functions does the unconscious mind perform? Breathing, although you can breathe consciously as well, so that's I'm going to put it in brackets. Your heartbeat, blink. So how about we just put these all into runs the body or bodily functions, right? Dreaming, okay. Cassie said emotions, which is absolutely right. Eyebrow raises. I like that. What other things?
Subconscious body language. You know, when you're
yep.
listening or interacting with people, you're doing things you're totally unaware of it.
Body language, absolutely. Absolutely. So what was that back here, sorry? Instinctive responses. How about I just call it instincts? So imagining? Sure. Habits. Memories, absolutely.
Anything your conscious mind's done enough that says I don't have to worry about it.
So how would we call it? Autopilot, perhaps? Which is kind of habits, but a little different.
And reactions. I mean, we react to a lot of
Absolutely. Again, you can see it's quite a full list of things that can happen here, right? Now, we'll do the same induction process again. And again, it's up to you how you deal with it. The simplest of all ways of doing this is you just list, right? Your conscious mind eats, and it thinks, and it analyzes, and it writes things like to-do lists, and it can reason, and so on. Meanwhile, switching your tone. Meanwhile, your unconscious mind is running your body, your heartbeat, your blink rate, even your body language, the way it expresses itself without you knowing anything. Of course, your conscious mind is logical and reasonable. It solves problems with logic and reasons. And the unconscious mind has imagination. Do you see where we're going with this? Right? You can have a very simple list that way. If you want to elaborate on it a little bit more in terms of making it more conversational, then just introduce it in terms of like, allow me to tell you a little bit about how the conscious mind works and the unconscious mind. You've heard about the unconscious mind, haven't you? Right? Do you see where we're going with this? It's a really simple thing. It's actually easier than the previous exercise you just did, because we're now focusing on, well, conscious and unconscious activity. Make sense? Easy to do? All right, find a partner, spend 5 minutes apiece, and off you go.